This is the White Ditch siphon. It was built in 1964 at a cost of $74,000. It's solely owned by Plaquemines Parish government. The trouble is it goes into a private landowner. So if you don't do maintenance, the private landowner says, "Boop, we're not letting you run it." So this is what happens. Good example of a small entity here, 250 CFS, just like violet siphon. That sustainability happens with this. But you got to maintain the channel when the sediment comes out, and you got to maintain the structure. As you can tell, it is not maintained.
How long has it been shut down?
It hadn't ran in 6 years, since 2010 for the oil spill. We ran it for 4 months.
What would it take to get this back up and running?
Just some paint, Carly, and that's about it that I could think of. And do maintenance on a man's canal that he owns, which would mean redoing the bulk and with channels out and eddies.
Sure.
And keeping this channel navigable to go out.
And how many acres a year do you think this could bring back?
It's sustained probably, 4.5 mile radius. We have culverts put in here that are feed going south. It channels down a White Ditch.
Okay.
And it goes out in the Oak River. It's only going to affect the inside area here, which Canalvin does not affect.
Gotcha.
Canalvin diversion.
Right.
So this little thing here does help.
But this is a case where you got something in place, and it wouldn't take much to get it back.
And you're not utilizing it.
You're not sitting here.
Because it now has a new landowner. Since my uncle passed and sold it, we used to run it. My daddy operated it for 30 years. So it's not like I don't know what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. It's just that we need to do it. We got a new landowner. We need to make him happy. You don't run it all the time. You only run it in March, April, May, shut it off before the shrimp season, and that's it. That's how you do it. That's how it was done. Simple.
We call
Simple operational plan.
Yeah.
Not hard at all, but you got to do
Right.
maintenance, keep your landowners happy, and you can go on.
Our theme of our campaign is having the smarter conversation. And it's about engaging people like Albertine to what the smarter thing is to do to save the coast.
They don't want me in charge of it, because I'd be running my stuff, and I'd make my landowner happy where I'd be,
And this is the east side, so we know on this film here, we're right now.
The next structure below this would be Mardi Gras Pass and the old salinity control structure at Bohemia, and following that would be Bilamuck. Above this would be Canalvin. That's your structures on the
you
east bank.
stagger your pieces here, and then there's actually, we talked about it like almost a retention wall for the salt water on the other side of the levee here.
Well, yeah, the saltwater levee underneath, the saltwater wedge.
So there's a good spot to suck in sediment right here.
Right here. Yeah. Why do you think the dredge is there?
Exactly.
This canal used to fill up. I could walk across this canal when I ran it, just for 3 months. That's how much sediment. Little bitty old 250 CFS. I'm not lying. I got the pictures to prove it.
I'm with you.
I got the pictures. I don't know
We'll see what we can do to draw attention to this and try to get this reopened.
Hopefully Judge Sobrano still talks to me after this. Hopefully. He knows how much I love it. It's like, it's part of me, this.
Well, I'm glad to come back out and see this, and again, we'll do what we can to draw attention to the situation.
Absolutely.
And see about getting the funds.
Utilization and maintenance.
It's a smarter thing to do.
And cooperating with the landowner who owns the property. He wants to be able to utilize his property, but if his canal fills in with sand, he can't utilize it.
That makes sense.
So do what you said you were going to do when you did this years ago with Judge Perez. Make it right on paper and keep your word. Do your maintenance.
Absolutely. That's what it's about.
Can you give me the bit about the smarter conversation again?
Okay. So one of the things, our campaign theme is the smarter conversation. And Albertine here has clearly expressed the smarter conversation. We've got the pipeline in place, and it seems like a simple thing now is to keep our word and do what we need to do with the new landowner and make sure that we don't screw up his situation and impact him negatively. And we have an opportunity to put in, again, how much sediment back in, or how much?
Well, you're gonna put fresh water in 250 CFS at a high river.
Okay.
That's it. And it'll build land in here eventually. Like in 2 years, you're digging it out. That's how much sediment from 250 CFS. That's not even a sediment diversion. That's a freshwater pipe, for goodness sakes. But you got to talk to the landowner. As I said, we always start with the landowner. When you bypass him, you know what you get? You get knocked in.
So everyone has to come together on this, and that's where we're not having enough of the interested parties talking. Like Bechtel Marina, what's going on down there. We're seeing that it's being done. And it's not that far away. Baton Rouge is close to where we are, but yet there's no communication.
And from him not running this, it's affected me right here below me, because I'm right below him. So it's affecting my head. Look, it's opening up. I mean, pretty soon, this is going to be part of him. He don't want that.
So the water we see back here.
This is outside the levee right here.
Right.
This is Fairview Plantation.
And this at times was filled in.
This at time was a cattle field. Yes, sir.
This was a cattle field right here.
Right there.
And now we
they
can
had
see the water.
cows there. And now you can't go stepping in that. You're going down to here. That's right. They had cows here at one time. My great grandpa had cattle, and so did my grandpa.
And yet we let this sit not running.
Not we. If I could do it and he'd tell me I could do it, I'd do it myself. Especially if I was a millionaire, that'd be it. I'd dig it out for him and run it. Probably have a bunch of people mad at me.
A lot of people happy too, though.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
little bit, not a lot.
Thank you for giving us the time and teaching us what needs to be done.
Thank you. Or helping.
Helping.
My opinion's not the only opinion, but I voice it.